Wednesday. Meteorologist Jeremy Baker here in for Ryan Shoptaw. I hope you're all having a good day. Had a little fog out there this morning. A dense fog advisory has now been lifted for the northeastern counties. We had that fog earlier on, pretty dense up there, mainly north and east of San Antonio. That's out of here. I'm watching online here, so feel free to say hello or ask any questions. If David's going to be on here, I'm sure he'll tell you a wonderful joke. All right, let's take a look at the aquifer. It is down half a foot, so it's still hovering in the low 630s, 633.7. The 10-day average right around there, also 633.5. So we still do definitely need more of that rainfall, and we do have some on the way. I'll tell you when that gets here in a little bit. Here's the latest drought map. The new one comes out tomorrow. Probably not going to be much of a change. Still, all of Bexar County in at least extreme to exceptional drought conditions up towards New Braunfels and Comal County over towards Seguin as well, and most of the hill country either severe or extreme drought conditions, and our southern counties abnormally dry. So that's the lowest drought category, if you want to call that a drought category. Technically, that's not drought, it's just dry. But we definitely need some more of that rainfall, and thankfully, we do have some on the way. All right, here is the rainfall outlook from the Climate Prediction Center for the 8 to 14 day period. That's the week just after the 7-day, showing below average amounts of rainfall. It's been that way for a while though, and above average temperatures. So warmer than normal and drier than normal once we get beyond the 7-day, but you'll see some pretty good rain chances in the 7-day forecast too. All right, so right now we don't have a lot of sunshine out there. Still pretty cloudy. We have those low clouds out there in San Antonio. Could be still some patchy fog in some areas. Because the cloud cover, we're still down there at 64 degrees. The dew point 59, so the humidity way up there at 84%. So that's a lot of moisture in the air, helping to keep that fog around, maybe a little bit of drizzle too. The winds are out of the east-northeast at 5. They'll be switching around to the southeast as we get set for some changes in our weather. And the barometer fairly high right now, 30.2 inches of mercury. So we have that area of high pressure kind of putting a cap on the atmosphere, and it's keeping some of that moisture trapped in as well. All right, here are the temperatures across the area. We have a 59 in Bernie and Fredericksburg and Rock Springs, Kerrville at 58, 62 in Del Rio, 64 Carrizo Springs, Pearsall, Cotulla both at 67, George West, Beeville both 65, Seguin 61, and Gonzales at 64 degrees. Are you guys buying Powerball tickets for tonight? $1.2 billion. I do our pool here, and I hope if we don't win that somebody wins it, because it takes a lot of time to do one of those things. All right, here's your radar. Back to the weather. Not seeing a whole lot going on there. We do have some showers trying to make their way inland from the coast. Just some very isolated sprinkles down in our southern counties. So Tilden might see a few raindrops. A lot of that not reaching the ground though. So besides that, maybe a little drizzle out there. Best chance for any of that's closer to the coast and areas off to the east. And you can see widening the view. That radar looks interesting there. I didn't see that loop there, but it's trying to show some rainfall there. We had a weak disturbance push through, and that was what was responsible for some of the rainfall we've seen. But for the most part now, we're stuck with those low clouds, but they should scour out as we head through the day today, and we should see some sunshine this afternoon. Fingers crossed on that. Here is the hour-by-hour forecast. Notice the banner saying storms return late this week, Friday and a Friday night, possibility for some storms. I'll tell you more about that in a bit. But first, notice the clock, it says 5:45 p.m., so drive time. We're looking at temperatures in the upper 70s and low 80s, and I'll say partly cloudy skies. It might be a little generous, might be mostly cloudy still, but hopefully we tap into some of that sunshine. Heading into your overnight tonight, clouds return in abundance. We see some more of that drizzle, possibly some patchy fog to go along with that too. Overnight lows in the 60s to around 70, and could again see a very isolated shower tomorrow morning. Most areas dry, except for the chance of that shower and drizzle. And then heading into the afternoon we go, we'll tap into a little sunshine. So tomorrow, clouds in the morning, sun in the afternoon. Can't rule out an isolated shower in the afternoon too. But I'm thinking most areas, again, dry tomorrow afternoon. And it should be a little bit milder with highs mainly in the low to mid 80s. Maybe upper 70s for the hill country, but even Kerrville, Fredericksburg should top out around 80 degrees, so a warmer day. And then things change as we head into Friday. This is Friday morning. Clouds come back. So the morning will start out just like it did today, just like it will tomorrow, with the clouds, chance for an isolated shower and some drizzle and fog. And then by the afternoon, we're going to have a system roll in, and the setup for severe weather is likely. And you'll see the storm here. Well, here's this first, the upper level pattern. Notice area of high pressure overhead right now. And we do have where you see the orange and that bubble up to the north in Texas, that's high pressure. And then as we head through Wednesday, it's today, into Thursday and Friday, you'll see that trough of low pressure. That's that blue area digging down across the southwest. That'll swing on in, and where the two meet, basically across, dissecting the state in half, that's where the front will be, and that's where the best chance for severe weather will be. The timing for that likely is going to be mid-evening to, say, around 2 a.m. or so, and the main threat out of this will be strong straight-line winds and possibility for a very isolated tornado, but I'm thinking really it's going to be the straight line wind threat. And here is the severe forecast from the Storm Prediction Center. We've got it in a slight risk for severe storms, mainly San Antonio, eastward and northward towards the coast and north. So San Antonio, New Braunfels, Seguin, over towards Gonzales, best chance for severe weather there. A marginal risk for severe storms for our western counties and western hill country. So again, the timing mid-evening, Friday night, to very early in the morning, Saturday. And strong straight line winds, the main threat with those. Of course, we still have a couple days to fine tune that forecast, but that's how it's looking right now. And if it stays a little further to the north, this area could get bumped up a little further north, which would actually take some of our area out of it, which would be a nice thing. All right, so here's today's forecast. We started out chilly with that fog. We'll end up at around 71 by noon, as long as we can get some of that sunshine. If not, might stay in the upper 60s. And then a high today of 77 degrees, partly cloudy skies. Later on today, east-southeast winds around 5 to 10 miles per hour. Hello, Mickey Shepherd. I see you're watching. Tonight, mostly cloudy skies come back. Some fog and patchy drizzle possible late tonight. We'll have an overnight low of 67, so not as cool tonight as it was last night in the 50s. South-southeast winds at 5 to 15. Sunrise getting later and later at 7:48 a.m. Hey, Mary Dason. Hello. Thank you for saying hello. You are the first one to say hi. All right, here's your 7-day forecast. So today we got 77. Tomorrow, there's that 20% chance for a shower. I think the best chance for that might be in the morning, along with drizzle. Then becoming kind of windy, south-southeast winds at 10 to 20 with higher gusts as well, a high of 84. And then even gustier on Friday, up to 30-mile-per-hour wind gusts ahead of that cold front. And ahead of the front, we're going to warm up even more so, way above average by 10 degrees, up to 86 after starting out at 69. Then the front comes through. The timing again is Friday evening into the early overnight hours. And then by Sunday, or Saturday morning rather, by sunrise, we should be good. Mostly clear skies. The winds switch around to the northwest. Still a little breezy here and there. Mostly sunny though all day long. That's good. And a cooler high of 75. And we turn those clocks back Saturday night or early Sunday morning. So you get that extra hour. And by the way, next year, we turn the clocks back again the first weekend of November. And then we stay there at standard time. We're done with it. I'm happy about that. Sunday, pretty nice, sunny, not too windy, a high of 80 degrees, so beautiful weather on Sunday. And Monday, the next chance for rain, only about a 20% chance for rain, and a high temperature of 80. Tuesday, a dry day, and a high of 83 degrees. There's Mickey. Hello, Mickey. I'll be seeing you later. All right, so there's your forecast. I'll have more on your weather today at Kent's 5 News at noon, so hope to see you then. And then Bill Taylor will be in tonight. Have a great rest of your morning. Bye-bye, guys.